brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte.
Coming up, we got a good Panthers.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from uptown Charlotte.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now Herbert to start the drive.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Across midfield. He's on his way.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
And had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
It's Young on 1st down.
This one into the hands of Thielen. Now inside the 25. Adam Thielen.
Touchdown, Carolina. Adam Thielen. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Fields throw complete here to Komet.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
Officially no game clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Back to throw. Fields. That is caught by Herbert.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
And that is incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They snap it to Fields. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. He's just got to throw this one away.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Here's Fields.
And a throw there going to be
Nice to fit into football.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Up the middle they go with Sanders.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Young.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo.
And inside the 20 before it's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A play fake. Now Young. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll run with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Carroll.
Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Fields.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Now it's Fields.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
On fourth down, Fields.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
From the third team now, they work on 1st and 10.
Young will set to throw. And he's got it.
To knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Now Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And Mooney going to have a Bears first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line. Fields to Mooney for the Chicago first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen, because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
Open man downfield is Sanders. He's got it.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. #1, it's easy for him to get lost. And #2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money.
Touchdown! Hayden Hurst. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute.
And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. There he goes, right side.
dropped at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And Young's throw there incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. That is caught by Thielen. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Young. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Young.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And incomplete on the deep ball. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter.
This is the NFL. Same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Now a carry for Sanders.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 49-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
They go jet sweep here with Chark. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Young on 3rd down.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
We're talking about moving the sticks and controlling the football. There's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Chark the motion man right.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Brought down, but after after we saw a flashy little move. Stop short of the 40.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. A give running left. It's Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Bryce Young
from 17 yards out.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Chart the motion man right.
Running right, here's Sanders. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 1-yard loss brings up 2nd and 16 at the Bears' 31-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Here's Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are right back in this football game.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Fields now to throw. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Now he's free at the 35.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Justin Jones there on the stop. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 19-yard line. The Panthers on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Man in motion left, Mingo.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The Young keeps it, moving right.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Hayden Hurst at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Fields.
Flushed out right.
And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
That's complete to Mooney.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
And the Bears
Throwing again is Fields. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down.
Being chased out left. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. All that gets him is just
that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19.
4th down, Fields has to have this one.
Dancing to his left.
And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on 4th down.
Already determined.
No doubt about
A
it.
solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of